guys, my name is Desiree at All Seed in the Barn. So today we have vet day, farrier day, and we have feed delivery going on today. We also have a pickup today. Gilly is going to our new home today, so we have that going on as well. We also have new horses that came in on Saturday from Tulare auction. We have 3 horses, sheep actually, and 1 baby colt. It's in Talia's backyard. And then we also have a lot going on today. So we have a lot of x-rays, a lot of actions that we're gonna do today.
Hi, I'm Walker Reynolds. I'm the farrier out here at All Seed in the Barn, and today we worked on a draft named Jessie, and Jessie's feet were just pretty broke off. I'm not sure where she came from, but today we worked on just leveling her out and then worked on her left front foot. Looks like she maybe has a little rotation in it, so just trying to get her a little bit more comfortable. And then the other horse that we worked on was Baby Love. He's an ex-bucking horse, and we pulled the shoes and trimmed him today. We had some shoes on him. They were riding him a lot, and he was getting a little tender-footed, but his feet are looking good, so we went back to trimming him. And then today on Jessie, she was a little nervous when we put her in the stock. I'm not sure where she came from, if she's been in stock. So instead of just putting her in the stock and tying her up, we ended up having the vet give a little sedation just to keep her calm. That way it's a good experience. You know, I don't want her to walk in there and us fight her and it's bad for her, bad for me. So if we can give her a little sedation, make it a little easier on her, which in turn makes it easier on me, and it's a good experience. So hopefully within 1 or 2 trims, maybe she won't need any sedation. And then on this horse, we also use a DeWalt grinder. I use it on the draft horses because their feet are so big, it's gonna take me so long to rasp off all the flare and stuff. That stock allows me to get to use a grinder, and we can really take off a lot of material if we need to.
Good morning, I'm Dr. Lucas here at All Seed in the Barn. We were looking at this horse. She had some pre-existing injuries, but then she did a number to herself, so we have some tendon issues. So what we're doing right now is we're gonna take the ultrasound and see the extent of the tendon issues, and if there is a problem, how bad it is, and how we can treat it properly.
And then we also have Sticks working in the arena. He's just leveling everything out with new dirt, and then we can start riding horses in the arena.
Good morning, everyone. It's Tiffany here with All Seated in a Barn. I'm so pumped because we're working on our arena today. And so Sticks, we just got new dirt, so he's fixing it up. And the importance of a good arena is so that we can exercise the horses properly. So when they come in, when we assess them, we want nice solid footing so that we can see how they move and if they need any vet or farrier doctoring. And so when you have uneven terrain or a lot of rocks in the arena, it makes it hard to ask them to do any work for yourself because the footing is not great. And so footing is really important for horseback riding because we are on top of another animal that needs to have their balance and correct footing in order to carry us safely. And so it's a full circle system to keep everybody safe, the horse and the rider. And so we're really excited for this project to be going underway.
So this last weekend we had our local auction here in Southern California. We like to go because it predominantly is a bunch of horse traders that go there and they just trade horses. It's just a means of income for them. We managed to come out with 4 horses and a sheep, a lamb who we have called Barito. Unfortunately, the main kill buyer who does ship to Texas for slaughter ended up buying over 50% of the sale. But we did the best that we could with the donations that came in, and we've got the orphan foal who we've named Charles. We've got Virginia, which is the gray mare whose legs are so bad, which we're going to address today with the vet. And then we've got Steven, the thoroughbred, and then the paint gelding, the super skinny paint gelding, who we named Hudson. So all of them will start getting their workups and going through just our rehab process to see what we need to do to set them up for success.
Good morning, everyone. Des and I are here with Apple. He just came onto our list and we're learning leg yields and how to move away from pressure and also how to ask for transitions. So we're gonna do some round pen work and see how Apple does. So put your stirrup a little bit more forward so it should be right underneath your toes. That way you can push your heel farther down. Like I want you there when I say heels down.
Okay.
And then so your heel's down, right? And then you bring your leg in there, right?
Okay.
So now you feel that contact with your leg. Cool.
Okay.
Now if he doesn't respond to that, and you do it on both sides.
Okay.
So right now all I want you to do is heel down and squeeze into him on both sides and keep it there until he moves away. And as soon as he takes that step, you take it off on both sides. But mind you, as soon as you take it off, he might stop. So get ready with like to start sending him forward again.
Okay.
Would you go ahead and squeeze your legs? Now squeeze him harder, like kick him till he goes, Des. There you go. There you go. Good. Go ahead, get after him a little. You don't have spurs on now, so you're good. Perfect, Des. Sometimes you just have to be a little more aggressive than you want to be just to get what you want out of it. And now when you're ready, you're gonna ask for a trot the same way. Kick him and squeeze your legs until he gives you what you want. Squeeze, squeeze. You got it. Kick, 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 kick. Get after him, Desi. You got it. Come on. He's a very lazy horse. Okay, now turn him to the right and try the other way. Okay, now tap him with your butt with your hand. There you go. Good, now ride it, kiss. There you go. I'm exhausted watching you. Wait, let me see him really quick. Not that you're doing anything wrong. I just have never sat on him, so I don't know what he needs. Which is obviously spurs. Des, are you tired? How did he gallop across the street yesterday? You're not in trouble, you're just lazy. So I felt him slowing down. So I'm gonna kick him. He put you there too? So now that I know that, I'm gonna sit. And really get after him before that. That way when he gets there, he's too busy thinking about what the hell I'm doing. Oh, I'm tired. So he's moving away from me because I got on and I immediately started bumping my legs. I'm like, let's go, we're going now. And so what I want you to do, like be as crazy as you want with your feet to get him going. Because if I just stay here, Des, with this pressure, at this speed, this energy, he's like, do it all you want. So I'm gonna be a little crazy, man. It doesn't look pretty, but until he understands, I just want you to move forward. And it's easier when you're sitting. So unbalanced. When you go to stop, Des, instead of pulling back, pull up. Because when we pull back, they get used to us pulling on their mouth. When we pull up, the bit now goes on the top of their mouth and they're like, oh, and they stop. And so instead of pulling back, you'll always be in a war with the horse if you pull back. If you pull up, he's gonna run right into it and he's gonna stop. That was my first time sitting on him. And so that's why it's so important to sit on the horse while you can teach. Because at that instant, I didn't know what Desiree was feeling, what she was dealing with. So now that I experience it, I'm like, okay, understand what we need to do here.
So this weekend we have the big auction, the Bowie auction in Texas. It's the second largest horse auction in the United States. We like to go because it's the only auction that actually buys to export horses for slaughter. So by us being present, we're not only able to help horses and intake as many as we can, but we're also able to use the footage that we get to help spread awareness about what's going on in the horse industry and trying to educate people on better horse ownership, but also in making changes to allow the horses to be treated a lot better in the overall in the industry.
Hi, my name's Mary. I'm out here at All Seated in the Barn. A couple of months ago, I got interviewed about Dixie. Now she's back with us. Of course, I'm very happy about it. I'm very happy. And honestly, I hope she stays, you know. I've known Dixie for over 3 years now. I was feeding her when she was at her other owner, and then she got adopted out of here again. And now she's back. And I'm happy, and I think she's happy too, you know.
So today I'm going to Dr. Silver. So we have our new covers and it's very grateful. It's really nice. Also nice because I put magnets of Silver what to do on her. So we did x-rays on her to see where she's at. We noticed that she's very sensitive on her hind end. If there's issues that needs to be doctoring, if there's more a list, I like for her to write it down so I could just follow the steps. So I do have to do some eye ointment, eye drops on her right eye. She also shaved to do an ultrasound on her tendon, so I'm gonna put Surpass on that. On her F side, I'm also going to put Surpass. Surpass is an inflamed cream, so I'm gonna massage it and put it real in. And then on both, and then her right stifle, we're gonna add ligament gel. So ligament gel, I usually keep in here. It's like this stuff, it's like sore muscle. So she's sore on her back end, so we're hoping to use this on her.
Good morning, everyone. We're here with Albert. We just had a round pen session. We always do a round pen warm up with them, and so Albert here doesn't understand the round pen etiquette, so we go in and we try to guide them and train them how to successfully use a round pen. And so that always takes a couple of sessions, but it helps us know where the horse is at. So that's why round pen is so important. It tells us all about the horse and about our experience when we get on their backs. And so we will be continuing to assess and train Albert. On his back, he had a wound, so I scrubbed it and with iodine, and I put Wonder Dust on it to cover it and so that there's no flesh exposed to the sun.
My name's Caitlin. I'm a volunteer here. I basically just help around with meds and everything. I have helped Dr. Lucas and Des. I'm going to school to be a veterinarian, and I want to be a large animal vet, so this was the best place to come to learn. It's been about a year now. I first started at Red Barn, the one that they had in Bakersfield, but when that one shut down, I started coming out here and I love it. It's hard not to love those guys. Well, I knew I wanted to do something in the medical field. At first, it was going to be a human doctor, but I like animals more. So I switched over for these guys. Well, they've inspired me so many different ways. I never knew that horses and donkeys are treated that they were and how they end up in different slaughter plants and stuff like that. So I want to do everything I can to help stop it, help these guys. Well, Dr. Lucas is really good. No matter what, if we have like different questions while she's x-raying or giving shots or anything, she's more than happy to help explain it. She's let me run them, so whenever she's looking for how they're running or where they're off on, she lets me help there. She's taught me how to hold them still for whenever they're getting x-rays, or helped watch them put the horses down, so I know that whole process. But I've learned a lot of different medical things too, like how to give meds specifically.
The best way to support us is always through donations, whether that be product that we need or monetary. And you can do that by joining our Patreon, going to the website, or visiting any of our social media platforms for links on the best ways to help us.